My little
Gas
pirates.
around.
Luffy's adventures in Equestria.
me off.
First you scream like a dragon
pony.
after you. Then you accuse me of being a
Chapter,
filly fuller.
special chapter.
Then you say I owe you 10,000 whatever. How about I charge you for dragging your sorry
Prima
flanker
Dash
from
turned over
outside,
in her bed,
passing
and
you
now
up,
lost
and
the
let you sleep on my bed?
Gas was yelling loudly at the end of her
Wonderful.
tangent.
Oh. Spitfire.
Considering the
Suddenly,
size
ear-splitting
of
crash told
Nami's
no. What the hey?
But Lyra, I was just thinking.
Graz
No.
grumbled at having her
But
10 plus
I
hours
mean,
of sleep interrupted.
They
Shuffled
probably
out her
moved
covers.
and no.
She got up to look out
They're
her
no
window
fun.
to see what had caused the commotion.
I barely
I
down at the
swear,
bed.
Durfee is
It's been
messing
for a
around
few
again. I'm
seconds.
going to... Oh my gosh!
Sorry.
Just a few feet away from her
Yes,
house
sorry.
was a large pall-shaped crater.
Fine.
I just get a little
Yes,
irritated when I get woken up by something. Over the
Where
pond
am I
laying in the middle of
anyway?
the crater. My house. He has a
It's
peach-colored
a
pink
few
miles
miles above
fiery
Ponyville.
orange mane.
Shaped it like
A mixture of
myself.
a pinwheel and some
Yes,
sort of
Bartolo.
citrus for a cutie mark.
Wait, did you say
Strange once-like
above?
contraction was a
They never
fixture
pulled
on
out the
its
bed
forehead.
sheets. It stumbled out of
The
bed.
long blue staff
Braced
with
herself
three
against the
speckled
wall and
points
made her
was
way
next
over
to
to the
her.
window.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Saw the clouds and ground.
Das flared her
far
hose
below.
out of her peg.
She had
Sky
seen her share of
Island.
accidents, so Das knew whatever this
Guess you
snare
call
had
it
done
that.
messed her up
Take
bad.
it to lie back down, though.
Aside
Your
from being
head
knocked
seems a
out,
little
she was
out
also
of whack.
covered in cuts and bruises. The mirror brought hope to her chin.
Okay,
Quick glance at her
stay
wings.
calm, Dash. Since it's hurt, and you're done
Wasn't
way
the air
worse to
recently a
yourself.
bird?
Das gingerly picked up the mirror on
Mirrors
her
of
back.
pieces like
Scratched
this.
the stair with her mouth. This is
and brought her back to
confusing.
her house. She
The
pushed
bear
over the
used
door
her
as
weight
Beth
to slap her
stick.
face.
Screw it.
I'll give her the first
Namis
aid,
is
and then I
getting back
get
to
Twilight
the
or Fluttershy.
She turned to Das.
Somebody who could get
Do you
some
have any
real
maps
help.
I could borrow? For a second, she looked at the
Maps?
crater. The mirror was
The
clouds
clouds
were
were
always
always
slowly
stranger.
back up, going back
Why
to
do
the
you
original
need
scene.
maps? I'll have to ask her what
I'm
kind
not
of stuff
familiar
she
with
pulled.
wherever we are.
If I could get my hands on some maps,
About
then
half
I
an
could
hour
be on
later,
my way.
Das had cleaned up
I
the
think
mirror.
it cost you enough
Dances
to
the worst
use
of
it
her
already.
wounds.
Oh
Set her
no,
down in
there's
bed.
no way I'm letting a
Nothing
mare
else
as
seemed
messed up
broken.
as you go wandering about.
Das was especially glad
Besides,
of that part.
the only books I
She
keep
knew
reading
a
me are
book
daring
anything,
do stories.
especially a wing, was
The
torture
mirror
for
raised
a
an eyebrow.
Pegasus. As she looked over the unconscious
Daring
pony,
what?
her stomach
She shrugged.
growled.
Never mind.
Better
Better fix
fix
myself some breakfast
Pete,
before I
please
get
get me a
something
map.
else.
She had turned around and wiggled her foot. Des tried to
Like
kid
it's
Das's
me a
direction.
bowl
of oats. It's a wheat toast with
Help a
strawberry
girl.
jam. That's back to the mirror. She took a
What
bite
you
out of
doing?
strawberry jam and crusted
The
bread.
mirror
stopped displaying herself
Who is
inside.
she? I've never seen her before at Ponyville, and I know all the
Guess
things
you
I
really
can.
aren't a preferred horse after
Des
all.
shoved a spoonful of oats in her mouth.
Das's
Maybe
face
she's from
blanched
out
and
of
scowled
town.
at the mirror.
A traveling performer, maybe?
Why does every pony
Don't
think
you
I
hear
like
us?
that thing? It gets
Des got
tiring.
back to the paw
You know what?
here.
Get your own map. When you got
that
that
rings,
rings,
show
use
there
them.
and a bear guy
Des
into
took
trouble
her
around
outside.
here.
Hey!
So just let her outside. Maybe she'll now
Des
get
quickly finished
a
her
small
meal.
whimper
Went
broke
back
Das's
to her room
thoughts.
to check on the mare.
A quick
Des
look
turned back
and
to
see
see
the
the
mare
rushed down
goes
to
crying
Ponyville
out.
to get help. However,
Hi.
Des saw the mare moving around a
I
little
didn't
in
really
bed.
mean it. Whoa! I'm really
Des was over
desperate to
to
get back to
bedside.
my
Hey,
friends.
hey!
Help!
Des
I
prodded
don't
the
have
mare a
any
little.
money yet.
You awake?
And
Can
She
you
fell
hear
down
me?
and sobbed. The mare slowly
Des
opened
rushed
her
over
eyes and patted the mare with a wing.
Hey,
Hey!
I didn't
She
mean
did saw
anything
Des looking
hurtful.
right above her.
I just
Ah!
sensitive about that stuff.
She flew out of bed and covered
Was this
her
about
in the
your
air.
friends?
What is...
Concerned
noticed
he was
Des'
flapping her wings
words.
and screamed again.
Ah!
Her eyes with a huff.
She fell to the bed with
My
a light thud.
friends.
We were sailing.
What?
But
What's going on?
bear
Why do I have
guy-
wings?
She screamed for a
Took
third
her
time when she saw her
away.
host.
Yeah!
She cried
My
and Des
hands!
told her.
What happened to my hands?
Fluttershy wing near.
Des covered her
It's
ears
asking
with
the
a
mare
pound
pound
of back.
Ugh.
She's better
It's
dealing with
more
this
sensitive
peaky
stuff.
Fluttershy could find.
Would you
However,
turn it
Amal's
down a
breaking
little?
up his friend still struck
You're
her nerve with
talking.
gas. The mare tried to hoof at
Big
Des.
Sir took you away from
How in the world are you talking?
I want to pummel
Des gave
him
the mare
now,
a blank
too.
stare for a second. Des backed away, smashed two
Um,
hoofs together.
You hit your head or something?
You're too kind. If I'm talking to
The mare
a
brought
flying
a hoof to
horse
her
and I
mouth.
have
More
wings,
tears fell
then
down to her cheeks.
yes, I probably hit my head
Des put
really
the hoof on her
hard.
shoulder.
Tell you what, again, a friend of mine runs
It's
the
a little too
library
early
in
in the morning
town.
to deal
We'll
with
go
Screaming
see her.
Pony.
I'm sure she'll have a
Des
few minutes
honestly
lying
expected
around.
Pinky to pop out of nowhere at that
Really?
precise moment. The
The
mare ran over and gave
But
Des a hug.
party
Party
point
Oh,
failed to
thank
show
you
up.
so much.
But aside from
back
acting
away
crazy,
with
actually, you
I
feeling
think you know
okay?
your name.
I
Name's
guess
Rainbow
I'm doing
Dash.
okay.
That's his flyer and all
The mare
Equestria.
shifted the blankets
Des
around.
busted. What about
Her
you?
eyes went wide.
Nami.
She pulled out
I'm
the
a
sheets to
navigator.
get her by.
Neat.
Both shocked
Des
and
started
embarrassed
walking
filled
towards
her
the door.
face. She looked up and glared at
We
Des.
should probably get going.
All right.
Two Pegasi,
What's
watch
the idea
outside.
you
don't
prefer
want
in
to
horse
dance on the
thing?
cloud.
First,
Now
you
they
take
look
off my
around.
clothes, and then you turn me into a whatever you are.
There.
It's called being a
Des didn't hear.
Pegasus, lady.
Des retorted.
Fly?
Jeez.
Nami
You
looked
must
back
really
and flapped
mess
her wings.
yourself up to forget that
much.
nothing arranged.
for
Same
that.
thing with clothes. Nobody usually
That's
wears
right.
them.
Injuries.
Besides, all
Sorry,
you had
it's
with
the
you was
best I
that
could,
weird
but I'm
little
not a
watch
doctor,
thing.
and that's
Don't
staff.
worry, my friend probably knows a spell to help you Mira heal. sat down, pulled the covers over her
Spells?
chest as if you were
Now
trying
we
to
know
head
confused
something.
look.
Then,
See, look
Dasher
at
turned to
Das.
look tenfold.
Yep,
10,000
definitely
berries!
needs proper attention.
So you let
What?
him bed down.
You
Come
owe
on,
me
come on.
10,000 for peeking.
You'll carry me. Let's make a deal after all. You've been through this morning. Nami climbed onto Jasper's back and held on tightly. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me.
Des took off and started headed to town.
No problem.
Des couldn't see it, but Nami now had a devious grin straight to her face.
Sucker!
Perfect, Twilight said with a smile as he levitated a book on the shelf.
That's the last of them. I successfully organized and restocked the entire library, and it's not even 11.
Spike walked over and tugged at Twilight's mane.
Speaking of time, can we get started on Pretz now?
He rubbed his stomach with a claw.
I'm starving.
Sure thing, Spike. Does an emerald and jade salad sound good to you?
Can I get some rubies or something? I don't like eating the green stuff.
Before Spike could complain more, there was a knock on the door.
Whatever could that be?
Twilight walked over to the door and opened it with magic.
Oh, Rainbow, good to see you. What can I do for you today?
The last part of Twilight's sentence trailed when she saw that another Pegasus was standing next to Dash. Before Twilight could ask more questions about the new Pegasus, Dash went to the library.
Hey, Twilight, this is gonna sound strange, but I need some maps, and Nami needs some medical attention. What?
A hair on Twilight's mane went crooked.
See, I found her this morning in a pear paw crater, and I tried to help her out, but I think she hit her head real bad. She needs the map so she can get back to her friend.
Twilight stuck a hoof in Dash's mouth.
Okay.
Twilight flashed Dash a nervous smile.
I think you're gonna need to take this a little slower.
She looked over at Spike, who also had a confused look on his face.
Spike, could you please make us some tea and sandwiches?
She looked back at the two Pegasi.
We'll discuss this over brunch.
I'm good. I just had breakfast.
Dash replied.
It's almost 11,
said Twilight.
I'm a heavy sleeper. It took a Pegasus crashing to my house to wake me up.
Twilight sighed and walked over to the table. Nami eyed the sandwich cautiously.
What kind of sandwich is this again? Dandelion.
Twilight replied when she bit into her own sandwich.
Spike makes it quite well. Is it safe to eat, though?
Of course it is.
Sorry, they're not very common from where I'm from.
Nami lied.
That's the other thing.
Twilight looked redly at Nami.
Based on what Rainbow Dash told me about you, you seem to be suffering some form of memory loss. Yet, just from talking with me, it seems like your long-term and short-term memory are still working, although something doesn't seem to fit. I was probably still recovering from getting knocked out.
Nami smiled nervously.
Can't let them know if I know I'm not even really a pony like them. Who knows what they'll do to me?
I'm just amazed the monster sent you so far,
Dash said with a mouthful of sandwich.
A bear machine. How in the question did you run into that?
We kind of ticked off the government and sent them after us. Nami scratched her face with a huff. Both Twilight and Dash's jaws dropped.
What? You made Princess Celestia angry?
Twilight pressed her hose against the table, ready to bolt at any excuse.
You know, I think it's getting late. Maybe we should... No!
Dash slammed her hoof on the table.
I don't care what Nami did. Twilight, you heard what happened. We've got to get her back to her friends. But the princess! Twilight nervously stirred. Last time I checked, the princesses didn't have bear machines that send you flying.
Dash replied. She looked at Nami.
You didn't make the princess angry, right?
It's my local government I ticked off.
Nami half lied.
There.
Dash fired his vicious grin at Twilight.
Nothing to worry about. She just got into a little trouble back home. Hey, I took the mirror off a few times too.
Twilight regained a bit of her scholarly demeanor.
I suppose you're right. Still,
she glanced at Nami.
You must be pretty far away from your government not to recognize Celestia.
Yeah,
that's another reason why I was confused when I woke up.
Nami once more had a nervous smile on her face.
Anyway,
Twilight's horn glowed, and a large book and a glove flew over to the table. Nami blinked at the display, but otherwise kept her face placid.
Let's start getting you back home. I'm sure your friends are worried about you.
Nami inspected the globe and frowned. She then opened the book and tore through the pages. The speed at which she analyzed the graphs astounded both Twilight and Dash. After a few minutes of flipping back and forth the pages of the book, spinning the globe around, Nami shut the book and looked attentively at the floor.
That's impossible.
What's wrong? Twilight said with a worried look.
The maps. None of them go beyond this island. Even this globe is just this land.
Well, that's not entirely true, Twilight retorted.
Both the book and the atlas contain all the known countries in the world.
But they're wrong, Nami replied.
This must be a rather large island, but surely you gotta know about the four seas.
Nami was met with blank stares. The red line? More blank staring. Grand line? Again, no response other than confusion. Oh, come on! Nami slammed her host on the table. Everyone has heard of the Grand Line. No civilized country continues this ignorant. Des gave Twilight a told you so look. She really must have hit her head, said Twilight. Nami grated her teeth in frustration. This doesn't make sense. Look! Nami slammed her left leg into the table and pointing at the strange watch like contrasted on it. The log pose is still pointing to the archipelago. No, it's not. This proves there's more to the world than just this island. It's pointing to Merman Island. The archipelago island does not have a magnetic frequency. That's why they had to go to the archipelago. When they first reached the red line, it was pointing downwards. It's not pointing to the archipelago. The archipelago can't be pointed to. You make a stop off at the archipelago and get your ship coated with some bubble goo. Then you head down, meet up with Merman Island. Then you get to the new world. You do not have a log pose that points to the archipelago. You have a Viva card that points to the archipelago, but not a log pose. Then this log post thing is wrong, Twilight argued, starting to get annoyed at Nami's antics. The world's borders have been surveyed and mapped by a collaboration of all three pony types. The land survey was commissioned and verified by Princess Celestia herself over 500 years ago. It can't be wrong. Did I say your princess screwed up somewhere? Trust me, Nami, you do not want to know the story. I'll bet you 1,000,000 berries that I'm right, she's wrong. Fine! Twilight was going to prove this bear wrong and put an end to the silly argument. Spike, take a letter! Spike rushed over with a cool and pren. Dear Princess Celestia, Twilight began, today a strange and boisterous mare came to my library. Despite her honest desire to reunite with her friends, I am unable to help her, as she is adamant in believing her destiny is some sort of imaginary island chain that doesn't appear on any maps. I humbly request that you send verification that the maps are indeed correct and there is no such thing as the Saboti Archipelago. I apologize for misspelling Saboti and putting in a Bondi, as in everybody knows that Saboti is not spelled with an N! Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle. See what did Spike. Send it. Spike saw a fit of green flare and disappeared. Happy? Yes. Nami replied, I'm about to get 1,000,000 berries richer. It's bits! Twilight groaned in frustration. Ugh, I can't wait for the princess to set you straight. Suddenly, a bright light filled the room, and a white pony with a long, flowy, multicolored mane was standing in the room. Hello, girls. You know, this probably could have been solved if I just sent a letter, but... Nope, decided to show it personally. But Princess! Twilight shivered. I didn't expect you to personally come here. I assure you, a simple letter would have worked fine. I agree! Don't worry, my faithful student. This has just been a simple mix-up. Celestia glanced over at Nami. Your friend comes from a far-off land that doesn't use maps like ours. Oh! Twilight blushed red and quickly bowed her head to Nami. I'm sorry, I guess I got a little caught up in my books. It's fine, Nami replied to draw her attention to Celestia. Sounds like you have the proper maps I need, though. Can I please borrow them? Certainly, Celestia replied with a faint smile. I'll take you to the Royal Carolot Library right now, so you can have a look. Nami glanced back at her wings. I'm not really in the best condition for flying back right now. Who said we were flying? Celestia's horn glowed, and in a flash, she and Nami disappeared. Twilight sighed. Is it too much to have a normal day in this town? You need to lighten up, Twilight. Normal is boring. Problem. I got a problem. You mean to tell me in 400 years, no one, and I mean nobody decided to venture beyond Equestria? I mean, nobody decided to look at those jagged rocks and think, I wonder what's out there. You mean no one thought just for 5 seconds to actually want to take a look or see there or to be curious about what's beyond there? You mean nobody thought about that? Nobody? You know, we've had explorers all the time around here that want to go, I wonder what's beyond there. We see that there are plenty of ponies on this world who are equally curious. What, you didn't see anything when she was flying high above the sky? What, nobody wondered what was up with those rocks?
No, nobody asks these questions! Explain, Vic! Now he found herself on top of a cloud. As he quickly glanced to the side, he saw she was high up in over unfamiliar geography. So he turned back to the other figure on the cloud. Are we near the library? No. Celestia replied with a rather cold tone. I just don't want anybody to be influenced further by humanity. Humanity? What's that? Now he nervously smiled. You could drop the act. No pony in my lands would know this about the archipelago, which should be spelled with a B-O-D-Y and not an N. Where's this N coming from? I do not know why there's an N there, but there's an N there for some odd reason. It's not that hard to guess what an infamous human would look like here. Cat burglar Nami. Nami stopped smiling and glared at Celestia. Okay, so you're not like the ponies back in that town. You clearly got access to newspapers to know if you know who I am. That means you probably got access to maps. If I could just get them, please. No. But... Nami started to cry. I need to get back to my friends. They're waiting for me. Celestia batted her eyes at display. You need to work on your crocodile tears. Crap! Nami dropped the act immediately. Okay, fine. I'll cut you a deal. Give me access to the maps and a boat, and I'll give you half our ship's spoils. Celestia sighed. Like a human to think material wealth could solve all their problems. Excuse me? Like a human to think material wealth could solve all their problems.
Yeah, because there is no such thing as greedy ponies in Equestria.
Right. I don't think material wealth could solve all of my problems. Just 99% of them. The rest is solved by my daddy.
That's right, dear. Good luck on that. Yes. I mean, whoever thought that material wealth could solve all your problems? Personally, I think it's all material wealth, and of course, my own pursuits and infamy. I mean, there's no such thing as greedy, swindling ponies. Ain't that right, boys? Well, we've got opportunity in this here well community. He's fine, we're the world tribal Fim brothers. Please note, I'm not even using seasons 3, 4, and 5, and 6.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you go back and risk summoning more pirates here. Equestria has remained off the map for a reason, other than the fact that it's in the middle of a calm belt. I also can't let you roam free as your human values are a corrupting influence on my little ponies.
I repeat, we've got opportunity in this here community. Does Flimmerflam does not exist in your eyes, Celestia? Or Trixie, Diamond Tiara, Filthy Rich, your own nephew?
As much as I hate to say it, you're going to the dungeon. Do you do the same to Flim? That's curious here, because
again, this is the problem when you guys say humanity corrupting influence. In order for that to work, you would have to ignore Flim, Prince Blueblood, and Diamond Tiara. And that's just in season 1 and 2. Okay, you have to ignore these type of characters and just say that they don't exist. This is why I have problems whenever you guys try to pull this crap off. Because you're acting like these characters, these assholes who embody the worst of humanity, don't exist. And all I'm left wondering is okay, where are they then? Guy! What? Now he cried out to anyone's shock. But I haven't done anything wrong! Wait a minute, Celestia! There's a problem with your whole dungeon thing, and Nami may be bringing more pirates here. You live in the Calm Belt. To prove the danger of the Calm Belt, I'm going to tell you guys a funny little story. I was playing this RP with my mother and on One Piece, and
And in order to continue their adventure and be heroes, they had to go through the Calm Belt and back into the East Blue, part of the storyline. My mother had Luffy say, alright, let's sail back to the East Blue. Essentially saying, okay, let's go through the Calm Belt. I had to calmly remind her what a stupid idea this is. I had Nami remind Luffy how this is a stupid idea by having a Sea King knock the Thousand Sunny back into the Grand Line. Do you know why, Celestia, you shouldn't worry about other pirates coming by there? You live in the Calm Belt. Do you know what's filled in the Calm Belt? To summarize for those of you who are not One Piece fans, Godzilla lives in the Calm Belt. When you reach the Calm Belt, there's no air, there's no wind. Your ship is stuck, surrounded by Sea Kings who will kill you. I think your country's fine, Celestia. You live in the middle of the freaking Calm Belt. What? Nami cried out, Jenny with shock. But I haven't done anything wrong. She paused for a second. Here, at least. You know what? Fine. Let me get back to the archipelago, and I'll give you all the ship's treasure. Celestia blinked. If you live up to your title, I assume you're a very greedy person. Tell me, what drives you to give your wealth up so quickly? Memory came back to Nami. A bloody knife was raised above her bleeding shoulder. A deep gasp was now in place of a horrible tattoo. A hand came out and stopped the knife.
Luffy, help.
A straw hat was placed on her head. Friends!
I see. Very well, I shall help you get back to the archipelago, but it will take some time.
Celestia pointed a hoof at Nami.
You still need to be punished for trespassing in my land, so I'm sitting at the playing field to see if you truly do have the magic of friendship in your heart.
Jeez, what more do you want?
Fine.
Nami replied with a sigh and flexed her hoof.
If I'm going to be stuck here, might as well get used to this body.
Excellent. Celestia said,
one more thing. No telling any pony you're a human. My little ponies are innocent and hardly know anything of the outer world, and I wish to keep it that way.
Yes, they know nothing of greed and want and anger and hatred.
I repeat,
you have to ignore. Even if you tried going with just season 1, you have to ignore a lot. You have to ignore a lot.
Please, just stick with the story I tell them. If it means getting back to my crew, fine.
Nami flexed her wings.
It's not every day you get a chance to fly, though. I'm glad to hear that.
Here instead of here. H-E-A-R. Can we please get a spell check? Celestia's horn glowed again.
Now remember our deal.
There was another flash, and then we were back in the library. Oh my gosh! Twilight yelled as she fell out of her chair sitting on. Fortunately, her hoof also drank back to the book she was reading, and in her head, ow! She rubbed her hand, clear out the pain. Desolate chuckled. Well, I haven't seen you desk book since Pinky and I gave you an explained book. She saw the princess. Oh, hey, Princess Celestia!
It's good to see you too, Rainbow Dash,
said Celestia. She tried over and held Twilight with a hoof.
Are you alright, my faithful student? Just a little bump on the head.
Twilight replied and blushed a little.
You just surprised me a little.
Celestia let out a laugh.
As long as you're okay. Anyway, it's quite easy finding your friend's destination once everything was sorted out.
Jeez, said Dash. You probably could revival me and speed-wise to find places, Princess.
Thank you, Rainbow Dash. Celestia then glanced at Twilight. Regardless, Nami here does come from a very faraway land. So far, in fact, Equestria knows very little about it, but it'll take time to send her back.
I can't believe such a place exists. Twilight brought a hoof to her head to steady herself as she took in the information. Hold it! 1 sec. If Equestria is such a large island, then How far is it to Sakura's world?
There's more, Celestia said, looked at Das now. You see, Pegasi are very different there. They neither fly nor escape the weather.
What?
Das screamed.
What horrible place would do that? The weather I can understand a little, but flying? That's a crime against society. It's a crime against evolution. It's a crime against all common sense.
Now, Freeman asked, Celestia tired. Some ponies just live different lives than others. However, Nami has become quite interested in your capabilities. Would like to learn more about them while she is waiting for her ride back home. Well, I'm sure there are many Pegasi who are willing to assist. I'd like to ask you to...
I'll do it!
Das said with a resolute smile. Excellent. Celestia's heart began to glow. Please assist sister in any way possible, Reba asked. Also, keep me informed on your progress and any problems you may have. She glanced at Nami for a second, but I'm sure everything will go well. Then she was gone.
Damn, she's almost as manipulative as me,
Nami thought. However, her thoughts were broken by Dad swimming in front of her.
This is gonna be awesome! I always wanted to try my hope at teaching a Pegasus how to fly.
What about Scootaloo? Twilight asked.
She's a lot like me when I was her age. One day she's gonna fly on her own and make all the fillies and colts her fans.
Dad giggled and focused back on Nami.
What's important now is that we get you flying.
Twilight rubbed her head with a huff. Dash, I think you're getting ahead of yourself. She turned to Nami. Sorry, Rainbow Dash can get a little caught up in things. She brought in their visit to both Pegasi. Why don't you work out living accommodations first? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Nami smiled. How did I get roped into staying with the hyperactive one? But you're not staying with Pinky. For a second, Nami thought she saw something pink in the corner of her eye.
Well, I guess flying can wait till later, Dash mused. Besides, since you'll need your own room, I can show you the basics of cloud shaping. Do you have cloud houses where you live?
Dash was in nearly Nami's face, with inconsistent filling her eyes. Nami pushed Dash away with a hoof. No, we just went wherever we worked. Cloud shaping? Do they have some sort of technique for modeling clouds like they did in Skypea?
Jeez,
Dash snorted. It blew a bit of her mane in her breath.
I really am going to need to start from the basics.
Dash paused for a second. She could have sworn she saw a pink blur outside the library's windows. She ignored it and walked to the door.
It's going to be a long day, so we better get started.
She opened the door, but turned to look back at Twilight and Spike.
Thanks again for the help and the food.
Twilight's voice went a little pale now. Is something wrong? No, Twilight never replied. Her eyes glued to the door. It's just, well, what? Nami tried closer to Twilight. Your arrival in town hasn't gone unnoticed. Twilight closed her eyes and braced herself. Where are you? Before she could finish asking her question, a large amount of balloons, streamers, confetti appeared out of nowhere.
Surprise!
Pinky popped up with all her party tools. Nami felt backward gliding on her flank.
What the hell? Ooh, I haven't pulled off that much of a surprise since Twilight came here.
Twilight bounced around the room, shaking confetti as she did.
Anyway, look at the Ponyville. My right leg was sticky, so I knew somebody new in town. I thought Little Pip was watching.
No. This fake hasn't gotten that bad yet.
So I looked everywhere for the new pony. Then I saw all the cool lights at the library and decided to check here, and here you were. Pinky giggled insanely.
Nami stayed where she had fallen to the floor, unable to fully take in the randomness that was Pinky. Sorry about that. Twilight helped Nami up with a hoof. This is my friend Pinkie Pie. I know she's a bit energetic, but she's a really nice mare once you get to know her.
Duh!
Pinkie got right into Nami's face.
So, what's your name? Where are you from? What's your favorite dessert? I almost cookies, because I made a ton of them.
Nami sauced her head with a hoof. Okay, I got your asking my name out of that. It's Nami, for some odd reason. The headaches he was now nursing felt familiar.
Well, hi, Nami! I'm so excited to meet you!
Before Nami knew what was happening, Pinkie dragged her out of the door.
Wait, where are we going?
Nami tried to pull her hoof away, but Pinkie's grasp was quite strong.
To a party just for you!
Pinkie smiled from ear to ear. But I don't need a party! Nami desperately looked over at Dash. I need to learn how to fly! Come on, you sound excited about helping me fly. Get me away from this crazy thing! Dash screamed in response.
Fly can wait. Pinkie's parties are the best.
Dash happily followed after Nami and Pinkie. I know, Pinky replied. We'll have a ton of food, drinks, and games. It'll be super cool. A horrific moment realized clicked in Nami's mind. The hyperactiveness, the desire for food and drinks, the giddy smile. She's just like Luffy! Nami comically sobbed all the way to the party. The sad part of this is becoming more interesting to look through than Luffy's story right about now. Everything happened in a blur. Nami was dragged into a shop that appeared to be made of confections. Right there, Pinky shoved her face into about 24 other ponies. Finally, Pinky had gone out to enjoy the party and left Nami on her own. She let out a deep sigh as she navigated through the party. At first, she just wanted to escape, but an empty feeling hit her stomach. Nami rubbed her stomach with a hoof. How long was I flying anyway? She dismissed the thoughts and made her way over to where the food was. She reached out a hoof and grabbed a plate, and hadn't realized that she picked up anything since she arrived in Equestria. Why even have plates if you don't have hands to grab it with? You need help there? Came a sort of drawl. Nami looked to her right and saw an orange pony wearing a Stetson that walked up to her. The pony picked up a plate with her mouth and used her tail to put some food onto the plate. Nearly dishes were apple-based. She even set the dish down in front of Nami. I don't mean to boost, but some of Here's corn can be stuffed on the sweet side if you haven't tried it before. I almost think it's best to give new ponies a taste of sweet apple acres when they come to town. It's pretty tame, you get a taste of Bunfield's history. The pony flashed Nami a smile. Shucks, where are my Myers? She held out a hoof. Lazy Applejack. Nami held out her own hoof. It was surprised when Applejack managed to grab and shake it. I really need to find out how these things work. So, I guess you work at this Acres place? Oh, yeah. My brother and I have been running the farm Granny Smith helped since I was just a little fella. I guess it's just being part of the family. Not that I have it any other way. Is that why you have a tattoo on your thigh? Nami stared at the 3 apples in Applejack's flank. Tattoo? Applejack eyed an eyebrow when she saw where Nami was looking. Oh, give me my cue mark. Tattoo, what do you call where you're from? Yeah. Nami nervously replied. Actually, don't all the ponies have all the tattoo in the same area? Well, I guess it's not hard to see what my cue mark means. What's yours? What it means? Well, I don't mean to pry, and I've actually been curious about it. Since I got here, Pinky done near slammed you in my face. Applejack glanced at Nami's cutie mark. Almost looks like some sort of weird fruit tree. You know the fruit selling business? My family and I used to grow tangerines. I know a lot of times we see Nami having a pinwheel and tangerine cutie mark, representing her family. But personally, I think that would be more on her upper left forearm. If we wanted to give her a cutie mark, I would personally give her a map. Because she's a navigator, she likes making maps. That's her destiny, much like I prefer giving Robin a book. A blue bird flew over and landed by the 2 ponies. Wait a minute! Dash looked at Nami. I thought you were a navigator! And I thought you were a racer. Oh, yeah. Silly me. I am. Oh, crap. Do you figure I'm lying? The princess will kill me. I grew up growing tangerines, but I always had a greater calling for, Nami glanced at the windmill on her flank, protecting the weather and using it to navigate. Dash's eyes narrowed. So let me get this straight. You don't fly, but you like the weather. Doesn't she not fly and prefer to hang out with animals? Point! You've got to at least try flying at least once. Hey, you even did it a little this morning. Sorry, it's just that we don't really use wings where I'm from. Okay, I'm starting to think that the author needs to work on trying to come up with a good line. Now he kept her wings at her side, but did move them around in little circles. Try don't even have wings at all. Here, let me help you with this. My parents were earth ponies. They could not teach me how to fly. See? Simple. I still say it's crazy. I want Dash! Dash eyed Applejack.
Would you think it'd be messed up if you couldn't have back apple trees, even if your special talent involved apples? Rainbow Dash! I would dash on this. So I tried over a flash dash on a disapproving look. I thought our time with Sakura would have taught you to be a little more respectful of other cultures. Besides, Daring Doofus has also recited locations in her adventures. But, now buts. Twilight switched her attention over to Nami. Sorry, Rainbow Dash has a thing for flying. I couldn't tell, Nami sarcastically replying. Still, I'm curious about your home. Couldn't help you hear you mention growing tangerines. Does that mean you got earth ponies in your family? Huh? Oh, sorry. Twilight looked closer to Applejack. You probably have different terms in your home. Here, we call ponies like me unicorns, ponies like Rainbow Dash Pegasi, and ponies like Applejack earth ponies. Here, at least, many earth ponies have a knack for growing things. I see. Yeah, my sister and mother were like your earth pony friend. Wonder how nosy calling Bellemare would react to being turned to ponies. A few sweat dots graced Nami's brow. And there is no dash between Bellemare! Applejack let out a friendly chuckle. Sounds like my family. It's like you don't have any wares on you. Just continue hovering above the air ponies. Actually, that's something I've been thinking about. What's up with that stick thing? Stick thing? Now he sighs and whitened. My climate attack! That's here too? Climb a what? All three ponies said simultaneously. My climate attack. Now I looked up at Dash. Because I hear how the ability to naturally shape the weather, right? Duh! That's why I still don't believe a place like your home is real. Dash snorted in annoyance. Nami sighed, but really glad she could now at least get Dash off her back on one issue. Well, we don't directly control the weather, but my comet attack at least let me pull off a few tricks. Okay, this I gotta see. Dash worked it off out of the part of the rainbow contrail behind. Before any pony fully recovered, she burst back in with a climate attack clenched in her teeth. She dropped to the ground and put the tag on the floor. Alright, let's see what you got. Nami nervously smiled deviously. Fine, but you have to pay. I'm in a good mood, so 5,000 berries. Nami held out a hoof, only to be met by blank stares. What? Sully, Pinky popped out a nearby cake. Silly! Who would want to be paid with fruit? All your investments would go bad. Pinky somehow summoned a drum set and played the drum set with a cymbal. Twilight shook her head to clear it, as if of Pinky's spontaneity. She then brought her focus back to Nami. Anyway, I'm guessing berries are a unit of currency where you're from. We use bit here, though. She peeked over at Applejack. Applejack, you know business more than I do. What do you think is a good way of explaining bits? You're kidding me, right? You didn't ever study economics? Nah. I know. Look. You're expecting me to explain exchange rate, twat? Shoot, why not ask Rarity? Applejack tapped her chin with her hoof. Well, right now, a bushel of apples costs 15 blanks. I help at all? No, not really. This is only explaining the cost of one object. It's equal to about 3.78 berries. Nami instantly responded. Nami held her out her hoof again. So, that'll be 1,322 bits and 75 cents, please. You crazy? Dash blurted out. I've seen Wonderbolt tickets go for less. Okay, DB trouble sleeps, but still. Too bad. Already charging you. Nami calmly replied. Dash looked at Nami's face. For what? Some little trick that's supposed to imitate what a real Pegasus does. What? Nami's face became very wavy, translucent before disappearing into the air. Dash's eyes started between where Nami stood and her threads. I didn't do that. You know I couldn't have done that. You're about right about that. Nami reappeared, and now her body looked more like Big Macintos's. Large and bulky, and stood direct contrast where the small Nami had been before. Another Nami appeared. This one was so tall and thin it gave off a stress response. But for someone who's boasting about the weather, I thought you'd hit more as perspective. After all, this is just a natural phenomenon, a third Nami said. Now she was short and chubby. A fourth Nami appeared. She was so tiny she appeared more than a filly. I pretend you were already confused. All the ponies' mouths hung open in awe. A fifth Nami, this one normal, appeared. And my predictions are never wrong. Nami smiled and waved her tack around with a wing. Suddenly, the other Namis disappeared, leaving only the normal one. There was silence, and then all the ponies in the room applauded.
How did you do that? Twilight stirred. I didn't sense any magic at all.
No magic here. Nami smiled. She gave Das an eager-faced look. It's just the weather. That's not the weather. Das stopped her off of frustration. If it was the weather, I'd be on to your little trick. How do I not know about mirages?
Actually,
Came a small voice.
I think I know what happened.
A small yellow Pegasus with a big mane slowly stretched forward. Fluttershy, no offense, but you're not exactly that big on weather. How could you have noticed something and I didn't?
Because
Fluttershy's voice was barely above a whisper.
if you've been fully feeling air, you felt the air slightly get colder. Combined with how stuffing it's been in here, the combination of hot and cold makes it a perfect condition for a mirage. I'm surprised Twilight you didn't figure that out. Why didn't you figure that out, Twilight? It's a scientific phenomenon. You should know about this. You're a scientist.
I don't know.
Well.
Now I try it over to Fluttershy. See, someone actually does have an eye for weather. Das turned slightly red. What's your name?
My name is Fluttershy.
Fluttershy's voice evolved into a intelligible whisper. What? Her name's Fluttershy, Twilight explained. She's a bit on the quiet side, but also a great friend. Fluttershy blushed a little.
Oh, Twilight, you're too kind.
She looked back at Nami.
But I haven't seen anybody do a mirage since flight school. Even the instructors never did something like that.
It was quite impressive. A white unicorn with silky purple hair tried over.
My dear, that display was simply magnificent.
What's more, Nami couldn't recall the unicorn's name. All she really got was that the unicorn looked at Carousel.
Oh, yes, we haven't properly met. Thinking means well, but he lacks elegance.
The unicorn held out a hoof.
Heredity, the pleasure is all mine.
Nami held out her hoof as well.
Nami, miss to meet you.
Then she saw the 3 diamonds on Rarity's flank.
What exactly do you do again? Well, I run my humble boutique here in Ponyville. Though, to be honest, may I ask you something?
Sure.
Well, that show of yours really did dazzle me. It'd be great if I could learn how to incorporate some of those tricks into my fashion shows. Even though I did do some illusion magic back at a certain episode, you must really tell me how you crafted such a device.
Nami looked at her attack her wing. Usopp's face flashed in her head.
Sorry, didn't make it. A friend of mine did. I just don't know how to use it. Oh, I see. My next show is 4 months. You'll probably be gone by then. So if that's the case, I can at least give you some clothes to take back to you. I'd give you anything to see my designs. It's a dazzling show. Fingers! Jackpot!
Mighty Symbols danced in Nami's eyes.
You're too kind. But now I'm curious. If you make clothes, why are yours marked 3 diamonds? Oh!
Rarity looked back at her mark.
Then most of my clothes contain jewels. And I've always had a knack for incorporating them into my designs.
Mighty Symbols grew bigger in Nami's eyes.
What kind of jewels? Oh, well, that depends on what's in stock. But generally rubies, sapphires, emeralds, a few diamonds here, and are you alright?
Nami was practically salivating.
So many jewels and she uses them for clothing. Clothing she's giving me? Crap! I died! This is too good!
Nami's eyes were completely taken over by Mighty Symbols now.
Miss Nami?
Rarity said with concern. Nami stepped out of her reverie.
No, are you alright? No offense, you look like Spike when he was...
Rarity started for a moment.
I'm really... Huh? What's the dragon have to do with this?
Something rested on Nami's leg. Spike tried to strike a cool pose while leaning on Nami. You got that right, Rarity. Don't get me wrong. Rarity always has the best gems. Spike gave Rarity a loving W look, glanced at Nami. But you look like you were about ready to pounce on him.
You're not half dragon, are you? I don't think so. I ain't a full pony. I just have a taste for sophistication.
Right. Spike jokingly replied. I'm sure that's all you want to taste off. Then he wandered off to get more punts. Hybrids totally exist. He mumbled before disappearing into the crowd.
Is that right, Crystal? Hi. Isn't he cute?
Very cute.
Although he's too young to understand sophistication like me, you'd rather eat the jewels than wear them.
What? Now he worried out.
Why would he eat jewels? Well, he is a dragon, dear. That's what dragons do.
Rarity explained.
Although that's neither here nor there.
Rarity glanced over her clock. Oh, sweetie must be going out to school soon. I am terribly sorry, Nami. I had to cut this short. Please stop by the boutique anytime you want, and please bring a hat. Rarity tried into the crowd and disappeared. Nami turned around, used her wing to grasp an apple tart from the plate, and popped it into her mouth. Yo, this is really good. Well, thank you, Kala. Applejack did a little curtsy. Well, this is your party. Feel free to have anything you want. Watch it on the cupcakes, though. I think Pinky likes them with hot sauce. But it's good! Pinky yelled. Somehow popped out a display of sweets, yet none of them disturbed or fallen to the ground. Where they were perfectly balanced in her head. Peace eyes and whine. Girls, get Nami out here. We gotta bury you in the punch bowl. Applejack scratched her head. What tarnation are you talking about? I don't quite get it either, Pinky, said Twilight. Is he just playing another joke on me? No! Pinky exclaimed. It's just that when I throw parties for any pony, I always have to look out for me, came a tipsy voice. My tinted pony with a dark pink mane tipped over. Oh, thanks. What is this new pony? I'm challenged into a contest. Barry, I don't think that's a good idea. You already had a lot of sire. Pinky got on the defensive and trotted over to the mare. Ha! This is nothing. Barry lazily looked over at Nami. There you are. Come on. We're going to have a drinking contest. Trust me, you don't want to do that, Nami cautioned. Bet you're too fisty you can't beat me. Barry gave Nami a drunken smile. You're on! Nami stomped a hoof down. Pinky lost herself between two mares. No! She tried to call it in slow motion. You can't tell it's Barry. No pony can beat her. I tried 42 times and she still can't beat me. I think I can handle a few drinks, Nami replied. But you haven't got any bits. You mean these? Nami pulled up a cold bank, burned it with veil of coins. You didn't know they had this? She turned back to Barry. So, Celsi, you drink? Dad's face off. Great. I'll need a stretcher to carry you home. The two bears sat down at a table. Pinky nervously brought over a ton of mugs filled with apple cider. She gave Nami a puppy dog look. Not too late. These super awful headaches suck. Nami looked at her opponent and smirked. I can handle this. She grabbed a mug of cider and downed it in an instant. Rarity walked back to Carousel Boutique with Sweet Belle at her side. The sun was getting low now. Rarity flashed a disappointed look. Hey, sweetie, how did Equestria did you manage to get into trouble in the tree shop so often? Slee looked at the ground. I get it. I'm sorry. We thought for sure we'd get our king marks this time. A large drop of tree sap dripped from her rain. Rarity huffed in annoyance. If that wasn't enough, I've lost my coin back. I have to go back and ask Pinky about it. But first, we're giving you a Rarity stopped when she noticed a large crowd gathered around Sugar Cube Corner. Just one moment, sweetie. Rarity tried up and tapped the stallion near the back of the crowd on his shoulder. I beg your pardon, but what is going on? No pony is hurt. Not yet. I wish I had a better view, but it's nice they're white at her. This may be the day the Tartarus freeze over. Rarity looked back at Sweetie. Sweetie, go back to the store and get cleaned up. I just need to check on my fence. This won't last long. I hope. Rarity watched her sister dash back to the store, then made her way back to the crowd. When she made her way to front, her mouth dropped. The two mares sat in front of her. Both of them had massive piles of empty mugs at their sides. Pinky nervously tried forward with mugs, which both mares quickly snatched up. Applejack stood on the sidelines, rubbing her eyes, to make sure she was still awake. Rarity tried over. Applejack, what in the Equestria is going on? Why are Nami and Barry Puns engaging in this frivolous contest? Oh, the sire, Applejack murmured. Her eyes remained locked on the two mares. She looked like she was about to pass out. I can't look. Fluttershy was huddled on the ground, shaking like a leaf. Dazzle hung in her hair with a mouth agape in amazement, a slight revulsion. Pinky tried by them with even more mugs. Yap, she whispered. Rarity slid back away. I'm going to check up on the shop. Rarity quickly dashed away, leaving the mares and poor ponies that had to serve them. You had enough? Nami asked. Her muzzle was now tinted red. This show is just beginning. Rarity slurred and took another drink. Fine! Nami knocked back another mug. Twilight's hair was a complete mess. She ran her hose through it, trying to comprehend what she was looking at. The night didn't help much, but the mountains of empty drinks still visible. This shouldn't be scientifically possible. All our reserves, Applejack stammered. Pinky nervously stepped forward. Two mugs bounced on her head. Oi! What's this, Mo? Barry asked as he looked at the 2 mugs.
These are our last 2 mugs. If you finish these, it'll be a draw.
Pinky nervously set the 2 glasses down. Barry looked at Pinky, then the glasses, then at Nami. This is the last one. I'll take it. Barry crashed on the table. Every pony glassed. Nami simply knocked back her drink, then knocked back Barry's as well. She glanced at the audience.
Ding ding.
What? Every pony yelled. You're insane, Dash said. She and Nami were currently en route to Dash's home. You're also not a pony. No pony can drink Barry under a table.
Well, except for me, but super metabolism. I did, so I guess I'm not a pony. Still one, though.
Nami happily let down the money bag around her neck.
I really like this bag.
Ugh, Dash faced up. It's Las Pegasus all over again.
Let's just get you home.
Las Pegasus, gambling, but once again, the evils of humanity have not corrupted your ponies. Let me repeat. No evils of humanity, but gambling and drinking contests exist.
I'm not the only one who sees a problem here, am I? It's not just me. I'm not the one who sees that there's a bit of an issue with
the way this fake is trying to settle things here, right? Trying to force a conflict.
You can't. You don't have a ship.
My home.
That works too.
They quickly made it back to Dash's home. From there, Dash led Nami to a couch. I can make the guest room in the morning. Dash began to walk away.
Wait.
What? Dash asked. There's water next to you, and the bathroom is at the door. Dash pointed at the hoof of the restroom.
It's not that. I just wanted to say thanks.
Nami smiled.
Kind of funny. Some of your friends remind me of my crew.
Dash's interest piqued a little.
What do you mean? Let's just say, if my captain and your pink friend met, it'd be the end of the world. You're not making any sense.
I'm surprised you can form words after that, Messiah. What about the rest of your crew? What about the... No, he was already asleep.
Whatever. I'll ask you in the morning.
Dash right upstairs. Night, Nami.
Vic, I love Luffy and all, but, can we stay here with Nami?
I kind of really don't want to sit through the rest of Luffy's story now. Pete glared at her pet alligator.
Was it you, Gummy?
Gummy responded by biting Pinky with his mouth.
No. You'd be so good at stealing stuff I wouldn't even expect you.
Pinky pulled out a bubble pipe and produced a large amount of soapy spears.
This will be the greatest mystery Detective Pinky has ever faced!
Pinky threw over the windows and screamed,
I'll find you, moneybag thief! Mark my words! Go to sleep, Pinky!
Freddy yelled. They closed the door to it, but Tika fell back on her bed.
Ugh, the Masonakis can go so far sometimes.
Freddy pulled the covers up over herself and drifted off to sleep. A few minutes later, one of her eyes looked at his sock.
She lost some money back, too.
Unbeknownst to either Rarity or Pinkie Pie, every pony that had gone to that party lost their money bags. Nami curled up on the couch and smiled while she dreamed. Her hose were wrapped around a money bag with 3 diamonds on it.